Hi guys, well I hope you're in there. I'm working on a lot of stuff today, but not I don't rehearse nothing, so I don't know exactly what I'm doing, and my mind is so jumbled up right now. I don't know that you're even going to get this video. I won't know until I try to put it on the computer. If it goes on the computer, I'm going to tell you that my computer it's not dying, it's just super old, like maybe 15 years old. The camera's about Stone Age. It might have been the first digital camera out there, and it's done me well and all that kind of stuff. And a year or so ago, I was looking into new ones, and there's, everybody likes this one, then the other group of people don't like this one. Then you look at the review on this one, and there's too many choices. And the old man can't make decisions like that because I don't know anything about that kind of stuff. Same with the computer. Anyhow, I tried to download a real pretty short, which I'm going to take you up there and video the wife's garden up there because it's just real pretty this time of the year. And that's what I did. I went to try to do a short, and the computer, it wouldn't let me download it for some reason. I downloaded a couple shorts yesterday or the day before, and then today something went haywire. I turned it off, turned it on, and no luck. I don't know anything about computers other than you can buy them. Okay? The whole YouTube setup was done by a friend of my daughter's in '08. That's how long, and I have no idea, even if I get a new computer, how to get back into YouTube. So I'm hoping this will go on to let you know. If something does happen, there's a real good person, Mark Galici, up at Bus Motor Production. And if something goes down where I can't put something on, I will, in other words, like this might go on, but then in a day or two something might go goofy and it won't. I'll tell him he does a lot of announcements. Instead of a birthday announcement, it'll be a death announcement. Anyhow, I'm losing train of thought. There's rain coming in this afternoon, so I got to do a lot. Yesterday was an eclipse, so that was kind of interesting, but I guess the thrill's gone. I don't know. But I did watch it. We're not total here, but I think it was probably about 80%, so it was kind of neat. I'm working on, I'll show you some of the stuff I'm working on. Besides putting everything away in the rain, I'm working on this, which doesn't mean anything to anybody, but see, I was real smart. I bought this machine behind me for over $100,000. Oh yeah, $100,000. Yeah, believe that one. What was that guy used to be on Saturday Night? Yeah, that's the ticket, something like that. I don't know. Anyhow, because it was going to cost me $400 to have somebody go up there and cut that limb off. Well, it already did go up there and cut that limb off, but what I found out was it's hollow inside. So if it's hollow inside, that is a maple tree. We will show you where that came from. That's a maple tree, and maple trees have a tendency to rot out real quick. So while I had this thing back here, I said, I wonder if this will get up there. And it got up there. See up there where it's cut? Well, that's a limb cut facing this way, but there's another one on top of it. I don't know if you can make that out, but that's where this piece came off from. And it was all full of water, and it'll rot out, and I'll lose that whole limb, I'm sure, at a fast rate. So what I decided to do was, instead of spending $400 to have somebody come out and put a cap on that thing, I would buy a $100,000 machine and do it and save me money, right? Then I don't have to pay somebody. And I've done some work on it. You guys seen that. I changed the oil, and that was a weird thing. I got to work on these real good battery connections. They're loose and all nasty there and stuff like that. And there's a few little things that I got to do to it. Looks like I got to find where the bird wants to sit on top and poop on it. So I got that. I got to get rid of the oil over here. Got to get rid of that. So, and I got oil to change the regular wood splitter because the oil hadn't been changed in that in 6 years. I'm still working on my brass hammers. I decided that I want to polish them because they'll get more money. I think I went over that, or maybe I did that in a short. I'm not sure. Anyhow, I'm going to go up and show you the garden. I guess you're on a shaky stick, which is hard to hard for an old guy not to be a shaky guy. But that's what I tried to do the short of this morning when it was real pretty, because it deserves a short. It deserves something, and it's pretty. There's a chipmunk out there. He's got a hole. I bet he's got a hole over there. Those little rascals, they're getting in the garage now. Do you think he's got a hole? I bet if I put some, they might go down there and start eating those roots or something. Hurt that tree, so I better plan on getting rid of them. I know I saw one in the garage the other day. That's mouse counts up to 89. I haven't checked the traps today, but that kind of slowed her down. These were the hyacinths she had that are past what's going on. I don't know what those are. She knows the names of all of them. And she'll get some hanging flowers out of here. It's still a little bit chilly. She has some more there, some more there, some down in the front. And see the glass stuff? That's her yard art. She has a lot of time to do this because she doesn't do YouTube. There's the rest of the hyacinths. But look at this. Isn't it pretty? So what I basically did this morning was came out the door. Oh, she's got flowers on the creamer stand. I started with a heart. Everybody likes to have a heart. And then she's got some nice blue flowers there. And she's got some of these here. Look at all the tulips. Actually, this did deserve more than a minute video because they are pretty. There's the hyacinths are going away. This is a hydrangea, and it turns real purpley blue. She's losing the boxwoods for something. They're getting bad spots in it, so she cut a lot of the boxwoods out. Grape hyacinths maybe? Maybe that's what, I think that's what was over there. I don't know what she's got. This is her yard art. She likes buying old glass at Goodwill and the Redor store, or mostly Goodwill. And she'll pick those up for $1 a piece and glue them together. And they just, in the wintertime, they give you a little bit of hope of summer. This is a butterfly bush that comes in. There's some more hyacinths that haven't quite made it past. There's a real pretty tulip. Here's one that hadn't bloomed. I think that's a tulip there too. I'm not sure. I got hundreds of tulip bulbs, gosh, back in the 80s. This is phlox, I think that's what that is. Here's a little bit more yard art tucked in there that's got kind of grown over. This is I can't think. You guys know. There's her lazy frog. There's money plant. There's money plant. If you can see down there, pretty time of the year, can you see the pear trees? Pear trees are coming in. The apple trees are over there. That's kind of another reason that I bought that lift thing, is to help me try to get those apple trees in shape. Moving the ladder around was just getting too heavy. Here's a little bit of kind of go by. There's money plant. I went up there. First thing I did is I went up there and cleaned that gutter out. It's got a trough in it where this roof comes to that roof, and it fills up with all the stuff off the trees, especially right now. That tree in the back is that maple tree, and it's dropping all those little red buds, and it filled that up where that V is, where they got that shield so the water doesn't run down. But then it went to that side and ran over because everything was all clogged up. And there's gutter guards on that one of some sort. We have one kind of gutter guard in the back. We got that kind of gutter guard there, and then on the high places we have a leaf filter. And I think the leaf filter might work better than all the others, but it has its problems too. So anyhow, that's just a short of what I got going on. So I'll put you, let's see, the stand's out here. Yesterday I spent several hours, you know, the buddy that I told you about a week ago that had the problem with his well, or a week and a half ago. I think I did something on that. he was he had some tin come down on a roof, a couple sheets of tin. So I didn't have to, but that's what you do for friends, is go over and help him do that. So he had to go over. I went over and helped him get the tin back up, and then we got that on secure and helped him do a couple other little things that he just couldn't do anymore, which I can relate to that. So that chewed up the whole second half of my day. Then I ate dinner and didn't feel like doing nothing. Actually, I went into town to eat dinner because there just wasn't anything in the house. Wife went to the grocery store today, so she'll feed me tonight. What else I got going on? Carlisle's next week. If you do Carlisle, and if this gets on, I will be at Carlisle on M28 and M29. Stop by and get a pin. I ordered more pins. I ran out. Well, didn't run out. I'm down to about 5. And there's a few here and a few there as I pick up. I hand them out quite often. Get a pin, and if you're a YouTube subscriber, just tell me and I'll make you one of those name tags like we do up the Bunyan Show. What else? So I'm packing for Carlisle. I went in town and got gas yesterday. I had 3/4 of a tank of gas in my big truck. It still took $70 to fill 1/4 of that tank. I don't know, getting kind of crazy. Anyhow, what else do I got going on? Packing up for Carlisle. I got to get this out of here. I got to get the, I'm going to put a, for now, I'm looking for something. We'll go to the restore. I'm going to put a panning, gold panning pan. I got a plastic gold panning pan. I don't know where from. I'm going to put that on top of there. I'm going to drill a hole in it so the birds can get in and put a home in there if they want. I figure that'll create a little bit of movement to keep it dry. Also, it'll give it a vent to let out the moisture that gets in there, so maybe it'll dry out, not rot, and last my lifetime. Got to finish the brass handles. I got a plaque on the wall that I don't know how I'm going to get off or how I'm going to get to. I'm not going to take you in and show it. It's a thing from back in the 50s that you worked on transmissions, and it was a thing that went in the wall of your shop and held all the different tools, which is real nice. And I haven't done anything but look at it maybe once a year in the house, and it's time to go to another home because we're kind of downsizing, and it might have some pretty good value. You know, I try to price everything before I take it up to Carlisle to see what stuff is worth. I got to make that box. Remember the wood that I sold, that pine wood that I said I got a project for this, and probably now I think I've told you what it was, but not sure if I did. Anyhow, it's to make that shell sign in a box. That shell sign that became pretty valuable, and so I don't know how I transported the other ones up there. Just too senile to forget, but it's plastic and it kind of scares me not to put it in a wooden box, so I'm going to try to maybe get to that point today. But then the generator in the back, the battery went dead in the generator because I hadn't used it so long, because all the woodworking equipment works. So it's just, if you ever play free cell game, to do this you got to do this, then you can do this, but then after you do this you can't do this over here and this over here, so you got to move this over here. I play free cell a lot and watch a lot too much YouTube, but when I watch YouTube and the people are talking and it's nothing I'm interested in, I'm playing free cell, but I'm listening to the show. Gave up my secret, didn't I? Anyhow, I guess that's a wrap. I'm going to go try to put this on right now. It's pretty early for me. It's just 12:15, the day after the eclipse. So I'm going to put this on to see if the computer will put this on. And if it doesn't put this on, then it'll be on, I guess it'll be on the card that's in the thing until it gets all filled up, and then I'm just SOL for a while till I find somebody to give me a hand. We did read on the computer today to download the updates on the computer. They want you to back up everything on your computer. God only knows how you do that. I mean, that's what kind of started this whole thing. I was backing up my movies and then erasing them, so I had a lot of memory on my computer because I was getting all filled up. It's not filled up, I checked, but it's not acting right. But I filled that little terabyte card up, and then my daughter got me a new one, and the computer's too old. It has to have updates before it'll take the new Tera card. So she said she'd come over with her computer and switch the stuff from the old Tera card into the new Tera card, erase everything on the old one so I can get all these videos off the computer memory. So if you get this and I go blank in a few days, go back and check a lot of the old videos out. There's a lot of really good ones. There's a bunch of stinkers too. You know how to get out of the stinkers. And until I get back on, if this comes on, I guess I won't have any shorts. I got shorts on. Anyhow, we'll see you later. I get rambling as my brain remembers what I forgot to say, and that's the way it is around here at the Nut House. So I'm about ready to go up there and try to put. I'm not gonna take you long for that because I don't know if this is even going on. I might do another video. I'm gonna go up there and put the cap on that and drill a hole in the front. Rambling on. I never do stop, do I? See, oh man, there's a bird building a nest up here, right there, and he just flew out. You probably heard it in the background. But I'm gonna drill a hole in the front of that stump right there so it'll let the air out. So that's what my project is for today. This piece is kind of neat. I gotta go park it away so it doesn't get rained on. I'm gonna go clean the gutter out again first, and there I go rambling again. Boy, I do a good job at just blabbing, don't I? All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.